So it's moved on to Monday with Ink with Iona, and today I'm just going to go over the cards that we've already made, and I'll also do one tonight. So I've been working on the Fern and Flora set. The suite is called Moonlight Flora, and it's got some fern, pattern DSP, and a embossing folder and some die cuts. So this is one of the cards that I made, and I made it in several different colours, so it's still green. Okay, and this one, they had several different layers on it. This one, that was a white background with the white mat and base card. Same card, but it's got same with the other card. It had the black and the two-tone gold flecking in it. This one as well. So a few of them have got I've used blending brushes on them. They look really cool. This one here with a nice little fern frond, and the last one, which was just a stamped image with a sentiment on it, with the blending as well. So let's get on for tonight. So tonight I'm going to make a card like this. Now I've used this colour, Seafoam. It's the first time I've ever used it. So it looks quite nice on this, but I'm not quite sold on the Peaceful Pine at the side there with this. I think it's not quite the right colour, but anyway, someone will like that. And it's the sentiment was from the Exciting Times, and it was cut out with the rectangular punch. Let's see what it looks like here. It's like that. So it's going to be quite a useful punch, and we can use it a different way. So perhaps another time I'll show you what you can do with it. So I've decided with the second card I'm going to use a different background. Okay, so I'll just put you down here, close your eyes so you don't get all dizzy. So I'm just aiming for about here. Right, so I've cut my base card out of, what have I done with it? Oh yeah, I've already got it ready. So I've cut it out of soft seafoam again. I'm actually quite liking this colour. It's sort of pale but quite nice. Just get rid of that mark there, that's from earlier on. So I've done my layered card in Mossy Meadow, so that will go on there like that. So I've decided to change what I was doing on it. So I'm using soft seafoam again with just trying to see whether that would look nice. I couldn't decide whether that would look nice on there or not. So I decided it wasn't looking nice on there. So I'm going to use soft seafoam as one of the side panels, and this particular sheet of DSP, and what is that one called? Golden Glow, I think it is. Now this card is one that I did at one of my recent card classes, and it's from the design is by Brandy's cards. So first of all, the layer is, I did a white layer on my card class, but it's 13.9 by 9.5, and you can glue it on there like that, or you can pop it up. I usually pop mine up, and I'll just have a look at the card that I just did. I put it down somewhere, and now I can't find it. Oh, it's sitting here ready for me to look at. Okay. Yes. So this side here, you can interchange them on that side or this side, but on the card that I've done today to show you, I've put the thicker edge on this side. So that thicker edge is 2.5 centimeters by 13.4, and the golden glow side is 1.5 centimeters by 13.4. The middle one is 4.5 by 13.4. Okay, so I'm going to glue this bit on this side, and then I'm going to do use an embossing folder for that side there. Actually, I might go over it with the come on, get your words right, with the stamp pad. So I just line mine up so I can tell sort of that I'm in the right place when the bottom and the sides are pretty much the same. Amount from the side, so I'm just going to move that over a little bit just so everything's all even. Okay, so I'm going to use one of my I've just got a new set of embossing folders. They're little ones, and what did I do with it? I put it here. Gosh. Okay, so it comes in a set of 3. This is sort of like a leaves, and the other one is like, the 2 other ones are some more Christmassy. Alright, so I'm just going to put that there. Now I just have to check to see. I've never used the little machine with embossing folder. Okay, so you put number one in, and then you put your folder on top. And I'm going to get that inside. Okay, put it like that, and then you put the grey one, number 3, on top, and you whiz it through. Okay, well, that's not too difficult. Okay, I'll just shut that up. I don't think I've got any more embossing to do tonight. Okay, and let's have a look how it came out. Oh, doesn't that look good? Hey, I don't know whether I should do something over top of it or not. So what I'm going to do is, well, I can always try it again. Okay, I'll get my saucy phone and see what it ends up like if I do some wiping over top. Oh, well, it's quite a different colour, isn't it? Here we go. Got a bit smudgy here. So see that? And of course, as it dries, it lightens up a lot. Okay, see that there? See, it's drying in the middle, all a bit there. So what you can do, if you want to hurry it up a bit, you can just get your heat tool out and put it on the lower setting. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick it down now. quite a nice little folder, isn't it? Okay, just be careful you don't get your fingers all inky. I'm just going to press down with this. Okay, so the next thing is, get yourself organised, is to put the centre panel on. Now it looks like I've just cut it not quite right. You can see there. But anyway, we'll keep going, and then at the end I'm going to show you what I've been working on today. I'm not sure where I've told you, but I go to the Cacti Arts and Crafts groups. So today is, I think it's watercolours, but a lot of people do a lot of different mediums there. Like some people do watercolours and some people do acrylics. There's some people that do use coloured pencils. So everybody has something different that they do. Okay, so now I'm going to prop it up onto dimensionals. Yeah, I tend to do lots of dimensionals over the top with them, because I kind of feel like they're going to sag if they don't have enough on there. Okay, so we're going to pop it up there. Now the weather today has been a little bit dreary. It's raining now. So there's not very much you can do except stay inside. All right, so just make sure that you've got that in the right place and pop it up there. Okay, so that's a little bit different, isn't it? Yeah, it's kind of got lots of colour there. Now on Brandy's cards, she did a sentiment that went right across, and I'm just thinking, what will I do? Because on my other card I did use that rectangular punch, and I'm just wondering if I should use that again. Yeah, why not? Actually I might use, oh, I haven't got I don't know what I've done with my Golden Glow paper card, and I think I might have used it all up. So it's a colour that I didn't think I'd like, but I've used it. Okay, and so I thought to myself, if I was going to use Golden Glow, I wonder how it would go if I didn't have some paper for it, and I considered, well, would I just use the stamp pad to make it? I don't know, how would it turn out? So I'm just going to give it a go. change that idea and just have white by itself. Well, it's worth a try, eh? Otherwise you don't know. Right. Actually, I can cut it out with the punch again. So here we go. Here we go. All right. Alrighty. So I wonder, I just get a little bit off track, so I'm just going to leave it like that. And I'm going to get let's just do the happy birthday again. Oh, actually, I went and got the wild bunch today. Well, it wasn't today, it came out the other day. I had to get some stuff, replace some card because I'd run out of, I forget what it was. One that I use all the time, of course. It might have been Pretty Peacock. Okay, and because I've not used it before, I'm just going to give it a bit of a, get that manufacturing goobs off it, and I'm going to test it out. So let's see. Will I use soft sea foam? Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to use soft sea foam and then decide then if I like it or not. I'm just going to try this out first. Get the sentiment nice and clear. I'm going to put it on this side. Oh, you know what? That was too wet. So let's do that again. Actually, we could do it on. Just trying to see which side that is on, so it doesn't look so naffy. And I'm just going to try it again, just to get all that wet off it. And here we go. It's done the same thing. Right, this is where you have to get another one. So I must have been pushing too hard on the stamp pad. Okay. Looks alright on there, so I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just I'm pushing it too hard. Yeah. Try again on the other side. Right, here we go. It's a bit better. Just got a little bit of a smudgy bit on it. So if you see there that it's far too big, so you can either put some ribbon on it or twine, but twine probably wouldn't be big enough, or you can shrink it a little bit. I'll show you how to do that by using this punch. Okay, so what you do is you put it in the side here. actually get a little, get some sticky notes. Well, I'm hoping it works. Of course, it would refuse to work when I'm trying it on here. No, I'm actually getting it right. So I've pushed it all the way in there. I'm just going to push it a little bit further. And cut. Okay, and then you've got a nice little sentiment holder. And I'm thinking, will I just put a little bit of etching on it? I could do that with my, blending brush, or you can do it like this. Just get your stamp pad and tap it in there like that, and it just puts a nice edge on the outside of it. Now you have to be careful that you don't get your fingers everywhere. No, and that just sets it off. I'll just let that dry a bit. And I'm putting my fingers in that pad. Let's clean that off. It's drying, and then I'm going to pop it up onto the card. Now you can add anything you like to this. You can use, like I said before, the ribbon, twine, some gems. Up to you how much you fancy it up. Oh, wait a minute, which side is which? Okay, let's go for this. Right, I'm only going to put 2 on this time. I can't get that off. Right, is there anything I need to pass on to you? It is already the middle of June. How about that? I cannot believe it, eh? It's halfway through the year. There we go. So just a quick little card, one that would be easily reproducible. If you wanted to make a whole lot, you could fancy it up with die cuts and things like that. So it's pretty much a plainish background that you can fancy up. Okay, so I haven't actually done a middle of it, so I'll quickly do that, and then I will show you what I've done today. I'll just give you a background to what I did today. Put this back on here. I caught up with this art journaling thing by a lady called Jenna Byrne in the UK. She's a Christian lady, and she does art journaling on in a scrapbook using different methods, and she got a few people to there was about 7 demonstrators, I guess you'd call them, did different types of techniques of, and I haven't seen all of the videos yet, but I'm going to try and catch up with them soon. And they just used, I'm not sure if it's acrylics or watercolours. I think mostly acrylics is, yeah, I think acrylics would go better. I think watercolours would be a little bit, oh, one of the ladies did watercolours, yeah. So, yeah, I'm just going to keep getting off track. I'll tell you about it soon. And you can have a look. You might like to pop over and see what she does on her Facebook page. It's Jenna Byrne Art Journaling. It was quite lovely, and I tried it today, but I just don't think I've quite got the knack of it yet, but it still looks alright. What I've done is just, so this is what we've done today. Let's finish this first. So this is what I've done today. It's pretty good. And this is the one that I did as an example. That one actually is quite nice, and I put a little moth on there, and I did this moth in, I used blender pen with the ink pad, so you can just fancy that up. Right, I'll get to this. So what I did is using different techniques to get paint on the canvas. So I put different colours, different greens, different shades of green, and I put yellow and then white. Well, first of all, I put the gesso on the bottom, so that sort of primes it. Let that dry, and then you start putting this on. So what I've used is this new embossing folder. So what I did is I just put some paint on the raised part and then stamped it on there like a stamp. And I did that also with the fern and flora one. You can see right there. Might not be able to see, she can see it. Looks quite good. And I just used like sponge daubers and sponges. So that's kind of the background to it, and it looks quite good even just like that. But I'm thinking I'm going to put some torn paper and some stamping probably to finish that off. So ooh, I've got a spot there that's come off. So it's kind of more of a sort of a rustic impression. I also used the Beautiful Details embossing folder. So yeah, using a few different techniques. What else did I use? I used an old Prezi cut, I suppose you'd call it. It's not a Prezi cut, it's the one from a store, and I used that to spread things over and do different things. And then I used a metal spatula and did different things with it as well. And there's dabbing and cross hatching and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. Not stamping, but close to it. And this is what we made today. So first time to use soft sea foam as a colour card, and oops, this here. Okay, not sure which way is up. And no, that sounds funny, but I'm doing it on my phone. Yeah, so that's what we do. Thank you for joining me at Ink with Iona. And I look forward to see you on Wednesday. I have something different for you. Wait and see. Bye.